And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're through his own routine to get ready. But once they
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
When it comes to two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Jabari Smith out there with Williams. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bane in at the 2. Here's Simmons following the 3 by Boston. Trent finds Hartenstein. Now Simmons. Pass to Trent. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Trent against Bane. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Trent, the pass to Smart. Here's Simmons. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Towns. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Hartenstein a screen. Trent from long range. Boston pulls it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Simmons, the pass to Holmgren. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Towns outside. McConnell looking around. The 3. The rebound by Simmons. The Bucks trail by 3. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I mean, he loves a challenge. That's something Smith will get a lot of at this level.
Simmons, the pass to Holmgren. It's good. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Simmons. Pass to Trent. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Knipples checked in for Trent. Shot clock at 5. Fires away from way outside. Smith with the rebound.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now here's Smith. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Holmgren from behind the arc. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Smith no good.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And some changes here for the Bucks. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Al Horford in for Chet Holmgren. The Celtics also with a sub. Gafford, he's checked in for Smith. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Smart outside over Williams. Cashes in the first attempt of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Milwaukee. McCollum comes in for Simmons. Boston also changing it up. Walker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Sharp comes in for Bane. And Doncic has subbed in for McConnell. Boston's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Here's McCollum. After the basket by Boston. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Knippel. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Celtics. Doncic passes to Sharp. Over Knippel. Sharp, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Inside. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by George.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Now here's Gafford. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Horford. McCollum outside. Horford, a screen on Doncic. Back to Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Up top, McCollum, guarded by Doncic. From 11 feet away, that one a little long. Boston's shooting has been impressive, 54% so far in the first. McCollum against Doncic. Pass to Knippel. Horford, a screen on Sharp, to the paint. And Horford powers it home.
He's showing off his eye for finding open teammates. Knippel is no selfish rookie.
Boston's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And the dunk by Gafford. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Now here's Horford. Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. Fades and shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots, always looking for his next bucket.
Gafford banked it in off the glass. Gafford's got 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Back to you."
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. So it's Boston now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Boston. Milwaukee in the lead. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising up. Knipple really showing his verticality.
Doncic against McCollum. And it's Doncic missing. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Knipple. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
If there's anybody that can come out of college and command leadership right away, it's Con Knipple.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. Good on both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
McCollum taking his time here. Vucevic, a screen on Doncic. For 3, McCollum. It doesn't go for him. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Desmond Bane. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Smith. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Smith with a screen on Simmons. To the inside. Horford with a steal. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to George. To the right side. Now here's Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Hartenstein, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Bane against Smart. And the basket by Bane. Bane's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, really, Bane is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
Pass to Simmons. Hartenstein a screen. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's 2-on-1. The kick out to Wiggins. Horford with a steal. And here's George. Back to Simmons. Here's George. The three. Kicks it out to Smart. Simmons, the pass to Hartenstein. And the shot goes down. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
Excellent at seeing the floor. Simmons brings a pass-first mentality to his game.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Here's Simmons, following the bucket by the Celtics. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's Wiggins on the wing. Smith outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Simmons. Now here's Horford. Now George. Smart looking around. 4 on the clock. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with it.
Smith outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Inside. Here's Simmons. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Horford, and it's Trent in for George. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Wiggins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And a nice job staying calm under pressure. Bane doesn't get rattled when the shot clock is running low.
Smart outside. Back to Simmons. Over McConnell. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Smart. Simmons has got 5. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 8. Great D that time from Simmons. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. No one covering. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
McConnell outside. Pass to Williams. The 3 ball. That shot, no good. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Simmons finds Holmgren. Simmons with a screen on Wiggins. And it's Holmgren missing. Celtics trail by 11. McConnell outside. Towns a screen on Simmons. Williams on the wing. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And it's 6 points for Jalen Williams.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here for the Bucks. Vucevic, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Knipple comes in for Smart, and it's McCollum in for Ben Simmons. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Walker comes in for Wiggins. Sharp, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And Doncic has subbed in for McConnell. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. Pass to Knipple. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And here's Gafford. Here's Sharp. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That free throw good from Sharp. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Both free throws good from Sharp. The Bucks leading by 8. McCollum outside, top of the key. Boston with a rebound.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish it, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
And the second free throw is good. And here's Milwaukee now. They lead by 7. Trent, the pass to Vucevic. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. McCollum on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got his second basket.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Outside Walker. Pass to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. Williams from long range. Here's Knipple, guarded by Sharp. Here's McCollum. Trent outside. Vucevic, a screen on Williams. Trent from long range. Doncic pulls down the board. Celtics trail by 9. Right side Sharp from outside the arc. Again, the miss by Boston. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Vucevic, a screen on Sharp. Pass to Vucevic. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your forward.
McCollum against Doncic. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now here's McCollum. Screen by Holmgren. Fires from deep. McCollum's shot is off. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. And here's Sharp. Gafford with a screen on Trent to the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to McCollum. Here's Knipple. Williams defending. And foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Milwaukee making some changes. Horford comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's George in for Trent. The Celtics also with a sub. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Horford. He's got 6. Horford, a screen on Sharp. And here's Knipple from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Knipple's got 9 points.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
Kicks it to Doncic. Walker, a screen on McCollum. And here's Doncic outside. Knipple with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 8. George scanning the floor. There's McCollum with the 3. Can't get it to drop. Smith left side. Pass to Gafford. Fires the 3. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so that brings the first half to a close. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 8. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Coach Mazzulla. Joe, what was the focus out there offensively?
We just got to fight for our spacing. We have to fight the screen. We have to fight to create advantages. It's 2 great teams playing against each other, and you're going to have to earn it. And so we just got to do a better job creating separation on the offensive end and fight for our great spacing.
Seems like an easy fix. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Daniel Gafford. Man, is he getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The Bucks leading by 8. Marcus Smart out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Trent's shot is off. The Celtics shooting around 53%, a nice number. Smith passes to McConnell. Towns taking his time here. Pass to Bane. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Bucks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Trent on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Trent finds Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
McConnell passes to Bane. Now here's Smith. Here's Towns. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Hartenstein. Williams from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Now here's Smith. Williams a screen on Trent. Outside Bane. Over Trent. Again, the miss by Boston.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Smart passes to Holmgren. Back to Simmons. Pass to Smart. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. And he's going for the lob! And it's Holmgren missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Celtics trail by 8. With the teardrop, Towns can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Smart on the wing. Williams defending. The 3 from Holmgren. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. in for Boston.
Boston substitution. Number 45, Aaron Wiggins.
So it's Boston now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Back to McConnell. There's a screen. Towns for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Simmons. Holmgren outside. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Brian?
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Trent's shot is off.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Pass to Towns. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Trent. Towns on a screen. The 3 from Bain. Buries it from 3. Bain's got 7.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Simmons. Trent outside. A little mid-range shot is up. Boston pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your box breaker crew.
Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Hartenstein. George comes in for Chet Holmgren. Knippel's checked in for Trent. And it's McCollum in for Ben Simmons. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Gafford, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Walker comes in for Jalen Williams. Sharp, he's checked in for Bain. And Luka Doncic subbed in for McConnell. Here's Knippel. He's got 9. McCollum with it. Horford outside. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
Into the lineup for Milwaukee, number 34, Nikola Vucevic.
George outside. Pass to Knippel. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 8. Sharp passes to Walker. McCollum against Doncic. Here goes Luka. Outside Sharp. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by George.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to McCollum. Now Vucevic. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Wiggins against McCollum. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It's going to be on Keyshawn George. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
The Bucks leading by 5. Horford, a screen on Doncic. Steps back. And there's Horford on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
Look at how expertly Horford rolls out of the pick. Not only did he do it with fundamental soundness, but he did it fast, too.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Pass to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
McCollum, the pass to Vucevic, and Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
George passes to McCollum. From the arc. Walker pulls down the board.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Excellent defense from Knipple. The rookie showing some moxie.
Basket counts. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Boston on D. George outside. Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Doncic. Boston trailing. Now Sharp. Doncic outside. Five to shoot. Right side Walker. Shoots over Horford. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Oh, there's Stolen by Gafford. Wiggins outside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Gafford, covered by Vucevic. Doncic left side. Over George. Doncic, no good. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Pass to Vucevic. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game to get back on track. Knipple, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Here's Doncic. Give him 8. For the lead. Horford pulls it in. Well, the Bucks shooting a low 29% since halftime. George passes to Vucevic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Man, like the way Vucevic, after contact, continues to work through and concentrate on the bucket. That's a credit to his body control.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Smith's checked in.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Now here's Doncic. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee out in front, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Boston, Smith out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Williams, then it's Shaedon Sharp, and it's Bane in at the shooting guard position.
The speed of Smart's drive is really something. I mean, he is cooking them right now.
Outside Bane. Towns on a screen. Pass to Smith. Now Towns. And here's Bane for 3. No good. Simmons against Sharp. Simmons looking around. Up top, Hartenstein. Pass to Knipple from 12 feet. The kick out to Simmons. Hartenstein a screen. Smart for 3. Yes! And that's Simmons with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3. And his teammates and coaches are all about it.
Three-pointer Sharp. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Smart. Here's Knipple. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Sharp. Now here's Williams. Outside Bane. Here's Towns. This one for 3. Boston again missing. It's Smart on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Celtics also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. And here's Simmons. Holmgren with a screen on McConnell. Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a three. Back to Simmons. Here's Holmgren from deep. Boston pulls it in. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. They still need this. The rebound by the Bucks. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smart passes to Trent. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Just 4 to shoot. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Simmons. Second chance effort. Holmgren completes the second chance.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Will it go? Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Simmons, the pass to Holmgren, and that's a foul called on TJ McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Screen by Holmgren. Simmons, the pass to Holmgren. Counted. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Towns. Bain against Trent. Clock at 6. Now here's Bain. Tight defense on him. The shot that time not on target. Milwaukee leading by 12. Smart passes to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Towns finds Williams. The 3 from Bain. On target from range.
And I like that there. I mean, get Bain something in rhythm.
Pass to Holmgren. And here's Trent. Here's Smart. Trent outside. Hartenstein with a screen on Bain. Here's Trent. The kick out to Simmons. Trent against Bain. Tries again. And that's good. Off the glass that time. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Towns. Launches it. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got 7 rebounds in the game. Got it.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Now here's Towns. The 3 from Bain. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got rebound number 8 now. On the take. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a 4-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
Here's Smith. Shoots over Hartenstein. A nice shot by Smith.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And the Celtics making a change here. Doncic checked in.
One shot.
At the line for the Bucks, Isaiah Hartenstein. 1 shot.
Celtics trail by 18. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Take a second to present our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. He's just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. And Doncic has got the ball here for Boston. Smith outside. Inside. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Simmons. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Smith. Defended by Smart. Now here's Doncic. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Simmons. Pass to Holmgren. Five on the clock. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Bain with it to the inside. Here's Doncic. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Bucks leading by 22. Simmons, the pass to Holmgren. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. Count that one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Chet Holmgren.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Towns, and no good. The dry spell continues. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Trent on the wing. Pass to Smart. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And here's Simmons. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And here are the Celtics. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Bane. And here's Doncic. Simmons defending. Fades away. And it's Doncic missing.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Outside Simmons. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammates?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's reveal our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
And Stan talking about this matchup. Second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Bull out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Lever. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Rockets. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Lever kicks to Bull. Back to Lever. For three, Ingram. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Ingram's got 5 points so far.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Back to Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Spurs. And the baseline jumper, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pacing space style.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And that one's good, Ingram.
Well, that's a huge part of Ingram's game. He can really do damage from the perimeter.
And here's Morant. Down low, Malone with the steal. Lever with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside Lever. Pass to Malone. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And both free throws good for Malone.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Hamilton outside. Morant with the screen on Clarkson. Here's Hamilton. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Bull. Still yet to score. Tries the spin move. Here's Malone. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Pass to Griffin. It's rebounded by Houston.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Morant. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. They double-team Griffin. Hamilton outside. 5 to shoot. Goes back up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Malone.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
And the first one drops. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Griffin. Carter, he's checked in for Houston. Beal comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Hamilton, it's both of them. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ingram attacking over Finley. Out to Ingram. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Ingram's got 10 points.
Well, you know Ingram has such a good all-around game. No problem at all from that mid-range area.
Here's Wembanyama. Yep, it counts. 5 points in the game.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
There's Beal with the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
No hesitation whatsoever. I just love how Beal makes that decision quickly to shoot off the catch.
Now here's Morant. Finley can't get it to go. To the paint. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
Spurs trail by 5. Hamilton outside. Now Finley. No scoring in this one. It's good from long range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. A different look now for San Antonio. Okongwu's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Michael Finley. And it's Sexton in for Richard Hamilton. Houston also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Bol Bol. And it's White in for Lever. Here's Ingram. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Ingram's got 14.
And an impressive handle there from Ingram, proving how effective he can be with the ball in his hands.
Morant right side. Pass to Washington. His three-pointers off the mark. Houston leading by 4. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Morant. Now, here's Okongwu. Nothing on the board. From deep Washington, the Rockets pull it in. It's White on the wing, guarded by Morant. And it's White missing. Spurs trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left side, Sexton. Barnes against Ingram. Barnes kicks to Morant. Washington sets the pick for Morant. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Houston leading by 4. It's White on the wing. Pass to Beal. Now Carter. He's covered by Washington. And they pick up 2.
Look, he craves that contact. Carter Jr. almost daring you to try and stop him.
Morant with the screen on Beal. Beal against Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
The first free throw is good. Sexton, an aggressive score, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Outside, Beal, the three ball, and the three ball is good. Beal's got 6.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive position.
Up top, Giddey. He's covered by Beal. Giddey against Beal. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Toppin sets a screen for Beal. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 5. To the inside. Beal with the steal. White goes in. And stolen by Sexton. On the wing, Barnes. Misses the 3. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Houston Rockets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Rockets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Griffin is out there with Finley. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Landale with it, defended by Griffin. Beal, the pass to Landale. Here's White. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle, here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, man, Griffin is a monster around the rim.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Lever kicks to Malone. Beal from long range. A rebound by the Spurs.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Griffin, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Griffin's got 7 points in the game.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Now here's Lever, still without a basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
The Spurs making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. It goes on Moses Malone. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, here's Malone. Clarkson is screen on Griffin. Outside, Beal. The Rockets again can't hit. For San Antonio, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Griffin kicks to Morant. Pass to Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, how about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Back to Lever. Clarkson outside. Malone sets the pick for Clarkson. Houston needs to get a shot. Man, it's Malone finishing it off.
Nice pass. What a heady play by Clarkson.
Morant looking around. Pass to Griffin. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Houston. Clarkson kicks to Lever. Houston moving the ball around, and that one's good. Beal.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hamilton against Clarkson. Now here is Hamilton, guarded closer, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hamilton's got 8. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Back to Lever. Outside, Beal. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Malone, good. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Griffin. 9 points in the game so far. And it's sent back by Carter.
Watch this great defensive execution. Carter Jr. connecting on the block.
Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Bol, he's checked in for Carter. Lever passes to Beal. Takes it inside. That one falls.
And one of the league's most gifted scorers, Beal relishes any chance he gets to finish while getting fouled.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Throw good, Beal. Here's Morant. And Benyama outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Outside for Beal. Pass to Malone. And Malone gets double-teamed. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Spurs with some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Colin Sexton in for Michael Finley. And a switch here also for Houston. Toppin's checked in. Beal, plenty of room to knock down the shot. Beal's got 11 points in the quarter.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Okongwu dishes to Hamilton. And it's good for 2. Hamilton's got 10 points. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Beal. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Beal against Hamilton. Barnes outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Sexton with the bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Hamilton kicks to Sexton. Toppin pulls it in. Rockets trail. Pass to Lever. Back to Beal. And here is Toppin. Another miss by Houston. Sexton against Bull. Now here's Barnes. Over Lever. And that one's good. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Back to Beal. Stop the run. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Okongwu with a screen on Lever. Morant off the bounce. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And that one is good. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Now here's Morant. Okongwu finds Sexton. Hamilton left side. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Let's see what you got.
And the Spurs with some changes. Washington comes in for Hamilton, and Josh Giddey's subbed in for Morant. Houston also making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Bol. Brandon Ingram comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Kobe White in for Lever. Houston on D. Giddey the pass to Sexton. Toppin against Washington. And the shot goes down. Washington's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
There's a screen. There's Beal with the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, here's Toppin. He has yet to score, and that one's good. Ingram.
Well, there's that smooth jumper of Ingram. So outstanding at just creating space and rising up over the top.
The 3 from Barnes doesn't get it to drop for him. Tie game in San Antonio. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Houston, 55.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Lever, Moses Malone out there at Bowl. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Clarkson in at the 2 guard. Malone finds Ingram. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, we know Brandon has a smooth jumper, but man, he can really score down low.
Clarkson passes to Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 20 points for Brandon Ingram.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton, considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And it's Ingram missing. San Antonio trailing here. Morant reaches to Hamilton. And he drives in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Malone kicks to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And San Antonio shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Pass to Finley. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama sets a screen for Morant. Off target from 3-point range. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. A 3-pointer is right on target. Clarkson's got 5.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that 3.
Outside Griffin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for San Antonio, Blake Griffin taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And known for his explosiveness, Griffin also possesses that reliable jumper and is also a really good passer at that position.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Houston. And he can't hit the second. The Rockets leading. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Clarkson missing again. Griffin looking it over. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Clarkson against Hamilton. It's Ingram on the wing. He's got 20. Clock at 6. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Hamilton. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the right side. Carter against Griffin. And there's the drive. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Power and explosion. That's Griffin's edge.
Ingram outside. Lever with the screen for Ingram. Offensive rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. White's checked in. Here's Morant. Outside Griffin. Wembanyama, a screen on Carter. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside White. Back to Lever. Malone, the pass to Lever. Houston moving it around. And here's Ingram from the arc. That ball. Great assist by Lever. Lever's got his 4th assist in this one. Malone with the steal. Here's White. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever.
Whoa! Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Houston. Pass to Ingram. Malone dishes to Ingram. Carter sets the pick for Ingram. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Ingram's got 9 points here in the second half. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The Rockets also changing it up. Jock Landale comes in for Moses Malone. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Lever. Washington against Carter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. For San Antonio, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
P.J. Washington.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Outside, Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
With the shot. Giddey, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
So, Stan, after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of two things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets it to go.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Right the pass to Beal. Carter with the screen on Giddey. The shot by Beal, no good. The Spurs have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Kobe White.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Well, in terms of bucket getters, guys who just fill it up, Colin Sexton is up there. He's just excellent scoring the ball.
Bull. He's checked in for Carter. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Beal. It's up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And stolen by Okongwu. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
Colin Sexton taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Sexton. Weaver's checked in for Houston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:30 left to play in the third. Ingram outside. Houston moving the ball around. Beal from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Barnes outside. Pass to Sexton. Washington sets the pick for Sexton. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ingram finds Beal. Out to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Over Barnes. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Sexton. Okongwu with a screen on Lever. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Spurs out in front. They lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. With Hamilton out there with Sexton. And it's Griffin. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Finley at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
Griffin has brought the energy tonight. You could tell in warm-ups he was ready.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Bull. Here's Malone. Defended by Griffin. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Moses Malone.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Hamilton left side. Tries from 10. Nice touch on the bank shot. Hamilton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Nice pass by Sexton there. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
To the left side wing. Back to Lever. Malone sets the pick for Lever. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Houston. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Lever. Beal with a screen on Sexton. Lever kicks to Beal. That ties the game. And that's now 30 points for Beal.
Perfect soft touch there from Beal. He can be so delicate when needed.
Hamilton outside. There's the 3. Bangs on the trifecta.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical junction.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Malone, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Bull. Here's Beal, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Finley, launches it. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Malone. Malone sets the pick for Beal. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs leading by 4.
Jordan Clarkson.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Timeout Spurs.
Morant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Carter, he's checked in for Houston. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good. Hamilton hits both of them. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lever passes to Malone. Shoots over Griffin. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Malone.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Clarkson against Hamilton. Rebounded by Clarkson. Rockets trail by 4. Beal with it. Finley with the rebound. Finley's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Hamilton. Griffin's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio. Rockets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Malone is screen on Hamilton. Clarkson against Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. Malone with the screen. Clarkson for 3. No good. Shot missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
And here's Carter. To Beal, to the inside, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Moses Malone. Morant outside. Pass to Hamilton. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
San Antonio leading by 6. Now Morant. Pass to Hamilton. No good. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Malone in the high post. And then Malone with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Hamilton. Outside Griffin. Back to Hamilton. And down it goes.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Houston making some changes. Bol comes in for Carter. And it's Ingram in for Beal. Here's Ingram.
Yeah, and the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
And that one falls for Ingram.
Shooting for Houston, Brandon Ingram.
No good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading by 5. Morant. And the 3 misses. Clarkson outside. Malone a screen on Hamilton. Clarkson fires. And get the 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Now Wembanyama. Morant outside. Wembenyama, a screen on Lever. 5 on the clock for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. Nuggets trailed by 5.
2 minutes.
Throws it down. What an assist!
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Griffin against Bull. Benyama. Hands off. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Ingram. Oh, the shake. Lets it go from 11. He gets it to go.
Well, just huge points there from Ingram. His length is so often an advantage in those situations.
And yeah, it's good.
What a make by Griffin, putting this team on his back.
Ingram. And they pick up the 2.
Well, I can tell you in moments like this, Ingram wants the ball in his hands, and he can deliver.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Wembenyama. Hamilton outside. Wembenyama sets a screen for Hamilton. Missed on the 3. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Houston. Here's Ingram. To take the lead. Does not go in. And that's an intentional foul. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Morant. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Colin Sexton.
And here are the Spurs. They lead by 1, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. It's the first. That will put them up by 2. So he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, that is clutch. Now go out and guard that 3-point line.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Griffin with the steal. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Bull. The 3 is off. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Colin Sexton.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Bull. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
So it's the Spurs with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on,
but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Richard Hamilton.